Hello there folks, welcome back to another video. Now today's episode, the plan is to be quite a shorter episode, we're just playing one game, but there's two reasons for that. The first, and I'm recording this without knowing for 100%, but I'm pretty confident, is me and Ellie have finally secured a house to rent for a bit, get in, good news. Secondly, at 5 PM today, so today's 5 PM upload, will be my 100,000 subscriber story, and if you ever watch one of these videos, which you are doing right now, I highly recommend you watch it. It's one of my favorite videos I've ever made. Maybe my favorite video I've ever made. 5 PM today. That's the reason for that. So this is an earlier upload of Thames, and we're playing Thames FC. It's red versus blue. Folks, welcome back to another episode. Now, like I did say if we hit our like target, there'd be an episode over the weekend, but I went and bought furniture instead because the house stuff started to move quickly. So sorry about that. And then I'm gonna give you one game versus Thames, but let's face it, there isn't really a bigger game that we could bring you right now. Our fixture list is piling up as a very exciting one of games, so of course we'll do that over the next couple of days. But let's battle the blue side then, as a defeat to West Ham last time has left us after an international break as well. It's worth noting where England have won both games. My record, actually, let's just very briefly do this as a short episode. My record as England manager has been sensational. Other than the Nations League defeat to France, I've been an excellent England manager. Going into next year, we're not in the World Cup yet, or the Euros, or whatever it is. I think it's Euros. It's going to be great. I'm going to win it. It's going to be fantastic. Probably, maybe, hopefully. I wish I had more English players. Anyway, just thought I'd update. Now, I have made, before we play this game against Thames, I have made one huge move. We have got two very, very good goalkeepers here at Thames in Will Jones and his best friend. I like to think they're best friends anyway. Lewis Nee, right? Two good goalkeepers, two solid goalkeepers. Quite even in ability. I've gone and bought a new one in October. If we make our way to transfer history and future transfers, you can see that Ifran Castillo from Porto is en route, viewers. That's right. He's got a decent record. Last year, very, very good record for Porto. We're bringing him over. His record this season not quite as good, but if you were to compare him versus Jones, who is my current goalkeeper, and then that's obvious. But then you go to overview, you can see that we've got a better goalkeeper on our way. Look, I don't necessarily need a new goalkeeper, but it's quite cheap. 34 million overall, but 12 million up front. Welcome Castillo. It might be just the extra push we need to have a slightly better goalkeeper in between the sticks, which means Jones or Nee will probably have to leave now. So I feel a bit bad unless we get mega money for them. Then I'm loving life. All right then, Thames FC to play today. Then they are second in the league table, but it could not be closer. Goal difference, the only thing separating us right now. Ourselves, Thames and Chelsea all have identical records. But how can I not play top of the league Thames FC? There isn't a way, viewers. So here we are. We're going to get involved team-wise. Hopefully at this point, it's getting familiar for you. Although I do notice there's a little bit of tiredness for Carlos Gil at the back. Acacio recently called up for the Brazilian squad. Could replace him at right back. And then we could bring Braziz into the middle. And no one would be that upset, would they? In the centre, Ngassam's going to come back in for Salatiel. And I realise because we're post-international break, everyone's fit and raring to go. Now we're talking. Randrup as well. Oh, he's struggling a little bit. So we'll keep him on the bench for now for Nee. So we'll keep Elmer out there, who of course in recent games has been pretty good for us. So we're going to keep him there for us. Let's see then. It's a Bo behind Ishmael. I'm hoping for good things. Of course, a Bo's still absolutely furious for a number of reasons. Reasons that I don't think are very good. So I've not given him a loan move because he's a first choice player at Thames. Like, get a grip, a Bo, please. So I'm pre-recording this on Sunday for tomorrow, but today should be a big day for me in that I've got a 100,000 subscriber video, which I'm loving, and I should get the keys to a house. Hopefully, you'll find out on Tuesday's video if yesterday went as well, or if today went as well as planned. That's exciting. If tomorrow's video starts with tears, you'll know that it didn't go as well as I planned. All right then, here we go. Thames FC at home. Thames are at home. I read Thames as the first name, but a very easy mistake to make where both sides are named the same thing. What is happening there? As our record against them over the years has been exceptional. From the times when we were on the come up, really, to now. But it's quite interesting, isn't it, to see both sides battling at the top. But when we play Thames FC, 35 seconds in, Ishmael makes it 1-0, and we're the best team in the world. I'm saying it now, viewers. And to be fair, we did win the Champions League, and now we're in this position of leading. This is Ngassam. I love the man, to Ishmael, and a lovely finish. Of course, the target this season, I'll say it again, is win the league title. That's the goal. That's the dream. Elsewhere, Chelsea winning their game, Manchester United winning theirs, but they are way off the pace right now as a free kick is going the way of Thames FC. This man's unmarked, viewers. Do we think he's going to give it? I mean, Abo stood there, Raya stood there. I mean, do we think he's going to play it there and he's going to shoot it into the bottom corner, viewers? Because I do. I'm stunned that it's found its way in. It didn't go where I thought it'd go. But it's almost like sometimes Football Manager, for no reason, just leaves players unmarked. It's a great feature that I hope is not I hope in the feature list for next year, that feature's taken out, viewers. And it doesn't happen all the time. That's the first time it's happened this season. I've had lots of free kicks against me. The logical thing for any player would be to find that player. So I've got no issue there. Is Ishmael's in again here? Goodness me. Still 1-1. As was Ishmael just offside? I think he was. So it's a very even game at this point. Short corners. See if you can stop these. You have your Mother Hubbards. As the ball played in, cleared away, and Gassam's going to get there. He's a big man. 6'6" of pure beef. I love him so much. And Gassam on this side plays it back. I say not his best work, but he has retained possession, and now we've got it on this side, a little bit neater. Oh, it nearly found its way through. A bow into Ishmael. We're miles out from goal. I'm not sure how we're going to score from here. As a bow to Agonovic. So maybe we're flicking the ball around. It's really nice, but it's a little bit overcomplicated. Ball into Ishmael. What a save that is! Gordon Banks. What on earth? That was ridiculous. I mean, I can't quite believe that's been saved. Anyway, we've got another short corner. Some of our short corners will be false, so we'll move on. Okay, in between the last short corner and this one, there's been another short corner that was a failure. We'll see if this one is any better. No, I'm really pleased. I've got a throw in now. I mean, it's been scintillating, viewers. It really has. I'm going to encourage the boys. So far, so good. Few players having, I'm going to say, quiet performances. I feel like sometimes these games have stemmed on a red card, so I'm very curious to see if any side will lack a little bit of composure. What is going on my football screen there? My football screen. Never called it that before. My computer screen. My football screen. What's that screen for? Just football. Just exclusively football. What about Word, Microsoft? No, don't even mention it. Just a football screen. Just a football-only screen. A Zelma on the football screen. We should have scored about 4 goals here, viewers. It's a free kick, a bow, back post, we're there. Eddie also heads it very wide. I feel like we're playing really well. Again, it's pretty dominant so far. I almost don't want to look at the XG because I feel like we're going to be dominant in it and it's going to really annoy me. I thought Ishmael was going to nab in there. It's higher than theirs. It's not massively higher than theirs. There's another chance, maybe Ishmael racing forward. A bow in support as the Trequartista. It's a difficult angle for him. Oh my word. He made the angle more difficult. The keeper was not expecting that final touch that led to the shot. And 2-1. And that is why you pay the big money for a bow, by the way. That is the type of goal I want to see from a man that cost 100 million. As he picks it up there, it's almost like it's impossible to stop, which, again, when you pay this amount of money for a player of his calibre, it's kind of what I want to see with your 20 dribbling a bow. Wonderful stuff, though. 2-1. And we should... Well, I was going to say go into half-time at 2-1, but there's going to be another highlight. And for an episode that I thought was going to be a little shorter, what an episode it's proving to be as Ishmael goes close again. Salah in the Thames net is doing wonderful things. Of course, this is very much a top-of-the-table 6-pointer. What? Some of the short... It's like we don't know each other. But yeah, of course, if we win this game, the gap will begin to open up with Thames at least. And then if we can knock away a few challenges, that wouldn't go amiss. That team talk was not great. As we've got a free kick, though, to be played in. It drops perfectly for Ishmael. Oh, a bow. I tell you what, again, when you're paying that amount of money for a player like him, you want that to be the result. And that, my friends, well, that was pretty special, as he just drops it into an area, and Ishmael, being the striker that he is never going to miss that. I don't know how crucial this game is in the context of the season. I mentioned it last episode that goal difference for us right now is really strong. There's another short corner. We're loving these. As can these two figure it out? I mean, they seem to have done. Eddie also on the edge. Oh my goodness me! It's a traction engine of a left boot, viewers, as he fires it into the top corner. And what a day this is turning out to be. Okay, not only do we beat Thames regularly, we destroy Thames very regularly, which is a weird thing to say. Like 3 years ago, I'd have been very sad about this scenario. But watching it now, I'm loving every bit of this. Every bit of it. I've had 12 shots on target from 13. That's a very good ratio. As another short corner in the short corner lottery, as a bow gets it again with his 20 dribbling, finds Eddie L. So those two do play well together. As that pass, though, well, that wasn't the best. As now Thames with 5 strong racing forwards. As again, more players coming up in support, and we have to chase back and maybe just put a block in. The first block was good. The second challenge was a missed slide tackle. So you know what I'm feeling, viewers. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to enjoy the Thames goal, and I'm going to accept my fate as yeah, It's Thames, AFC Thames, another missed slide tackle. How many do you need? They've now hit the post. I mean, it's unbelievable scenes. Maybe they've fixed it. Who knows? Another free kick. We are highlight friendly right now. We're loving all the highlights. Braziz, ball forward. Ishmael in behind, a constant threat. My boy, is that a hat trick for him? 15th goal of the season. And how many league goals is that? Is that a third? Yeah, a hat trick for Ishmael against Thames. £55 million seemed a lot. A lot of you were nervous when I was spending it. You thought, wait, just see what comes up. You're the Champions League winner. But I kind of knew what I had with this guy. And now we're playing a system with someone in behind the striker, that man being a Bo, who is having a phenomenal game. We're different gravy viewers. Is that going to be a red card? No, Casey's just kicked him to the floor for no reason and escaped a booking. Will that player be found at the front post, viewers? I mean, it's a mystery. Who knows, viewers? Who knows? I can't believe it's not gone in. Jones with a great save. I mean, somebody mark him. I think my bigger issue with that is not that, like, so someone might say, well, obviously just set another player to do it. Footballing logic dictates, in my opinion, is that going to count? No. If a player is unmarked and you've got a player that's not marking anybody, go mark him. That's all I want. It's a very low bar to meet. Just defensive AI this year is not amazing. Attacking AI and midfield AI is really, really good. The way that players move and develop moves and things like this, it's so good. But defensively, players turn very slowly and often just aren't thinking, and that's really quite irritating. As Thames FC, though, with a little bit of possession, I mean, I should probably make a change at some stage, but I've just been loving the performance so much that I've not really thought to do it. As that little bit of football there from us, knocking the ball around, was stupendous. That from a Bow. Not so good. We're going to bring Mandrip on just for a bit of late action, and Rez is going to come out for Salatiel as well. Why not make a couple of changes in there just to see things out? Again, no need to really do it, but we'll take it. As the game then, I tell you what, sometimes these one-game specials against Thames are fantastic. I will always enjoy them, and it's a 5-1 win. Those of you that have ordered Thames shirts, I'm sure you're enjoying yours at the moment. You haven't got it yet. It takes a little while to get there, but yeah, thank you for everyone that's ordered them. Just an update over the weekend. Some of you have bought one, so thank you so much. Again, I'm going to mention it just so I don't I'm trying to restrict the amount of comments I get in December. If you want one, they are £35. It includes name, number, postage, packaging, wherever you are in the entire world. There's a link in the description. Feel free to go check them out. Yeah, there you are. Just some news. Oh, something else to mention as well, because I'm just a one-man brand deal at this point. I've linked up with 2Game, who do codes for Football Manager. You can get it for £3 or £4 cheaper than you can get it on Steam if you use code Benji at checkout. Code Benji at checkout. Benji in all capital letters. Yeah, there's a link in the description if you want to check that out. If you want to get FM22, feel free to wait until they announce some features. I'll mention this again. I'm sure it'll be in the description of every video from now on. Just to say, the money that I make through that, of course, I get a percentage of the people doing it. So if you're thinking of buying FM, that's one way to do it if you want to. That money will go towards me having editors and help for the coming year, so it's something that will support the channel. I'm not just going to go to Barbados unless, well, there's 100,000 of you now. If 100,000 of you use it, I'm also going to go to Barbados, so why not? Are they on the red list? What are the rules? With love, with care. Let's mention so it's time. I'll see you again very, very soon. I hope today's gone well for me. 5 o'clock. Don't forget the video at 5 o'clock. I would really like you to watch it. So I'll see you soon. Goodbye, everybody. Waving, body popping, having a great time. At 5 o'clock, you'll see more dancing. So, no, I shouldn't have said that.